guys, my name is Blessing and you're watching Adamazi TV, which of course is known for promoting cultural values and heritage. Today we are live at Oronga Amagu for the Aji-Ereke annual cultural carnival. I'm sure you're going to like the outcome, so stay connected with us while we show you the outcome. Good afternoon, sir. Sir, how come this is a basket, but the palm wine is not coming out of it?
It's not coming because it's our natural deed.
It's a natural deed.
It's a natural deed.
You created this.
Yes.
So how are you able to sustain it from coming out?
You say, how are you to?
How are you able to produce this kind of basket?
In fact, you know, as something that comes from naturally, then as you put it like this, nothing we do so that the one will come out, it can never come out.
Sir, are you serious?
I'm serious.
Okay, sir, this carnival is yearly.
Yes, yearly.
Okay, sir. So how do you intend to tell other people about your cultural heritage?
Thank you very much. So I'm going to explain them that this is our first time of continuing this thing, and it will be continued, so it can never fade.
This is the first time of doing it?
Yes, and ourselves, we are the Ikwo cultural dance of Ikwo LGA. So it is formed from our forefathers till it reaches us. Okay. So this masquerade, as you are seeing like this, the one that was going during that time. So it was from 1975. We started 1975 from our forefathers till it reaches us. Okay, so it is not a new thing.
Sir, there are some people in your community that don't come out for the carnival. What do you have to tell them?
I have to tell them so that they will start and coming. Yeah, they will start to come. They thought that it's just to play. They don't know that it is something that is rigid. It's rigid.
All right, thank you very much, sir.
Please, I will use English language because I'm very much aware that we have visitors.
I will have you. Okay. Now I saw English. You are saw Igbo. Okay. Good afternoon, sir. My name is Oka Blessing from Adamazi TV. So I want you to introduce yourself to the audience.
My name is His Royal Highness Eze Isaiah Iboji Otubo, the Ogudotere of Ndegamago Autonomous Community.
All right, sir. So I want to ask you, yes, sir. I want to ask you about the cultural practices going on here today. The history, sir. How did it start?
This festival is annual. Is as old as Adam. None of the people here now knows who started it, except the man called Ogudu, the founder of Amago. Started this. It's very, very old. Very, very old. And we are doing it today. Under the sponsorship of Honorable Comrade Chinedu OON, the member representing Ikwo and the South Federal Constituency. So we are doing it to remind our youth, old and young, our neighbors, to maintain culture. We don't want the culture to die. We want the culture to continue. And that's why we are doing it.
What do you have to say to your children who are present here and some of your children who are outside Nigeria, who are not able to participate in this cultural festival? What do you have to say to them? What is your advice to them, those home and those abroad?
My advice is that already they have seen what we are doing at our age. Our forefathers did it. They should continue from where we are now. And it should not die from our own. That is why we are reminding them to continue doing it. It ushers in our farming season. After here, we go to the farm, both rice, yam, all the cultivating something that is cultivatable. We go to the farm to produce food for the teeming population.
So what do you have to say to Adamazi TV, who goes around to remind people of their culture? Because what we do is we go to different African states and cover their cultural heritage so we can get that. What do you have to say to Adamazi TV?
They should go and then continue to show people, tell the people the culture of Amago communities. Amago is of two communities. Amago is of two communities. I'm of one community. As I've told you, he will still talk to you. It's of the second community. But we are two. And this is done annually. And we decided to try it this year. And this is the grand finale. It started about 7 days ago and it's been rounded up today. And that's why we are here.
Thank you very much, Your Highness, sir. I appreciate you for your time. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Good afternoon, sir. Guys,
I will still talk.
yes, sir, just I want you to advise the members of your community who are in Nigeria and outside Nigeria about
Yes, my name is His Royal Highness Sir Dominic I.Alo, KSJ, JP, and Ambassador of Peace, Erimo Budotere of Amegipo. We are celebrating this very event today to become a remarkable one, and it will be annual. So my call is for members of this community in Nigeria and outside Nigeria should always come and join hands with us so that our cultural heritage will not die. We want to keep it alive, and we want to make other people in Ebonyi State and in Nigeria to know that we admire our culture. So that is my advice to them. Thank you.
All right, guys, so we are coming to the end of today's cultural carnival. But here with me are the two media aides to His Honorable Chinedu Oga. I would like you to hear from them. So please, can you introduce yourself to the audience?
My name is Mr. Benjamin Emeniko Gichi. I'm Charles Iteshi. That's your media to Honorable, to the member representing Ikwo and the South Federal Constituency.
Right, so I would like to ask people about today's cultural event. How do you feel about this event? What were the challenges people faced while trying to put up this organization?
Of course, this cultural carnival was actually sponsored by the member representing the South Federal Constituency, Honorable Comrade Chinedu Oga. He see the need why these people should come together, because in culture, the unity, the identity of people, they come together to be. Of course, there must be challenge because human beings are very much difficult to handle. So of course, there are this set of people that are finding it difficult maybe to come together to identify with each other, to rapport together. But in the midst of that, you can see the outcome, yeah, the successful outcome. In fact, the whole Ebonyians are here because people love peace. Peace is paramount. Where you want development, that's where you see peace. So at the end of it all, you can see that it's a huge success.
All right, so he talked about peace. Do you think this cultural carnival, in a way, enhances and improves peace? Do you think it has anything to do with peace maintenance and restructuring?
First of all, I want to commend the member representing the Ikwo and Ezesa Federal Constituency, Right Honorable Comrade Chinedu Oga OON, for his effort towards the success of this event, Aji-Ereke Festival, held at Oronga Amagu in the Ikwo government area. Culture is part of life, and it brings development. Culture itself is used to identify with one's celebration. So culture for the people of Ikwo local government, through this event, we bring lots of development. It will bring progress, it will bring lots of change, unity. Even Christians are here celebrating with us. It's not fetish. Culture is not fetish. It's only when you attribute it to fetish nature before it is seen as a fetish activity. It embraces
this thing we are doing here is spiritual. They feel it has a ritual backing. So how do you
whether the culture have ritual or not, all we want is a way of promoting unity and progress among our people. It started from since ages, and it is still in practice. So for the revival of this culture through the member representing Ikwo and the Federal Constituency is enough advantage for us, the people of Ikwo, because you can see all the member elects are here present, both the House of Rep and senators elect. So we are very grateful for them coming together for us to have a huge celebration. You can see it's a success. You have witnessed and you see the masquerade and other things they displayed. So,
yes, exactly.
Thank you.
So, sir, what do you have to say to those who are not here? Those who are probably outside the country, those who are Nigerian, who are in Nigeria and in Ebonyi State, but are not here presently. What do you have to say to them?
Okay, my words to them is actually that they should embrace a culture. Culture is simply our identity and the people's way of life. It is not fetish in any way, just like my colleague have just pointed out. See, the advent of Christianity wouldn't just abolish our culture. That's what we are known for. So I enjoy them wherever you find yourself. Do good to recall your identity, where you're coming from. And then, of course, with this, our norms will come back to life. And then we'll record that there is a purpose of our existence here on earth. And then know why we have to impact in life of each other. So it is a good one. I commend the organizers, especially the person of Honorable Comrade Chinedu Oga. He is doing well, has been doing well. I commend him and every other person that we are in attendance. Even the governor of the state is highly represented by the deputy elect.
Thank you. So what do you have to say about Adamazi TV? It's an online TV that tries to visit and go back to the roots of African culture, going to different local governments, going to different states, and digging out deep to remind Nigerians, remind Africans of their culture. So what do you have to say to Adamazi TV?
Adamazi TV, I love this. I love what you're doing. And I commend you and I enjoy it to keep it up. The management, you are doing well. You are doing well.
Which one? Please go back. Which one, please?
My name is Blessing. You're welcome. All right, Mom, my name is Blessing, like I said, from Adamazi TV. Okay. So, Ma, I'd like you to introduce yourself to the audience.
Okay, my name is Princess Patricia Obela, the incoming Deputy Governor of Ebonyi State.
All right, Ma, I'd like to know how you feel this cultural carnival can improve peace and revive our cultural heritage. Ikwo community?
You see, actually today is one of my best days. You see, we Africans, culture is part of us, depending on how they practice it. We can't run away from culture. It is this culture that brings unity. It is this culture that brings happiness to the community. So I will imbibe it and tell others to please make sure that they imbibe that culture.
How do you think the government can come in and make this particular carnival culture, how the government can make it a site for foreign tourism?
Yes, you are very right. There is everything needs improvement. We have started somewhere, and by the grace of God, we are getting there. We are going to fine-tune some areas and make it world noticeable event. Other people that use this type of thing to feed, we can generate revenue from there. We can do a lot of things. We can employ our youth through all these cultural programs. So as a government coming in, and I know my wonderful leader, Right Honorable Mwifuru, will pick this project and take it to the limelight. We are going to support it.
Now, what do you have to say to the audience? Most of them feel when you mention carnival, festival, it has to be ritual practices. I want you to tell us what you feel about those people with such mindsets.
That's what I'm saying, because everything requires fine-tuning. We need to change the mindset of our people for them to know that, yes, culture is life, culture is love, culture is unity. And gone are the days of that old mentality and practicing of maybe blood or so. No, this one now is a modern world that brings unity, it brings love, it brings even development. So we are there to support it. You're welcome. God bless you.
It's a pleasure.
I appreciate you.
Afamu blessing. Asin kam jogi nna fundi mada yichara akwata. Ha na eme ihe omenala. Ke ihe omini.
Ibo miniri bo aburu nu. Unu to ye de kwa ngunu bo mini mi bu ne. Obo aji omelali bob. Omelali no bo aji ameg. Nre.
Every year
Aji-Ereke ameg shiandich. Ba ida awate memega.
Mami ke so gi wa na eme ya ko ndi ole na eme ya.
Obo ameg bemian amego edukise bemian bemi bonontan egomba ye gidegye te gba aka de aka.
Okay, mama, so ndi agadi wine na eme ya ko some young girls so kwa na eme ya. Agadi wine o so ndi agadi wine.
O mazini ne be nwa John. I better teriba ogrenya bayib.
Ogrenya. Thank you, ma. Mommy there.
Here's my bag.
Daddy ndewo sir. Ndewo. Because Jomi Junu, here unu na-eme taa na obodo Amagu community in Ikwo. Can you me like what's the significance of this cultural carnival, sir?
The significance, importance of it is number one. It shows when planting season is gradually coming to an end. And for a while, the moment this stops, then a little famine, that is period of hunger, would come in, preparing us to wait for the already planted plants to get matured. And say about 4 or 5 months, we begin to harvest bombali again. Yes.
Sir, some people see this cultural carnival as a ritual performance. So that's why most of them go and attend. What do you have to say to those people with such mindset and mentality?
Even I am a Catholic member. We, the church, have such things, no spiritual attachment to it whatsoever. Except if they decide they could do it on their own privacy and not exactly when we're displaying our cultural carnival like this. It's not involved. It is people feel it that such a thing is there. No spiritual attachment whatsoever.
So it's just like a way of life, your people's culture, your tradition, about
pure.
Their language.
It is part of our culture. It's our tradition to exhibit this year in and year out.
No spiritual or ritual practice.
Nothing.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Thank you. name is Blessing, sir. Sir, please, we would like to know you.
My name is Dr. Elemi Manuel Obonga. I am a lecturer with Ebonyi State University and the coordinator of Institute for Peace and Strategic Studies at Ebonyi State University, and invariably the chairman of this occasion.
So, okay, so what do you have to say about the significance of this cultural carnival?
Yes, the significance is very enormous. First of all, all over the world, people are in their need of peace. And culture is one of the unifier of peace. When people come together to showcase that endowed natural activities for which they are identified with, it shows that they are from one ancestral origin. They are believed to have the same cultural belief. They have the system of understanding themselves that they enthrone peace, love, harmony, and at least love for each other. And when you do that, then there will be peace. And because of that, we have decided to come up with renovating, sort of reinventing, because it was already going down. We felt it is very nice to rejuvenate it so that it will come up to what it used to be, the way our forefathers handed them over to us. And that's why this year is nicknamed the 2023 Amagu Aji-Ereke Festival, Cultural Festival. And that festival is always done once a year. And it is between the months of March to May, all over Ikwo. It starts with Okutumo, and it is the time to show that we are already going to farming season. So it is equally used to count years. It is the entertainment and the jubilation that we do to show that we are already going to farming season, and we are using it to unify our people and show love and entrench peace. That's why everybody is expected to come and show that love. We believe when you love each other, you will not plan against him, you will not be jealous, you will not do anything that will bring about a disunity.
Sir, but some people see it as a ritual practice. When you say carnival or festival, they feel there's a spiritual.
That is ignorance. When you go to people who even brought Christianity to us, they still do carnival. If you talk about the Brazilian carnival, you talk of the French carnival, US carnival, London carnival, even South Africa here. So, which as a member, I've led so many troops to even Japan Expo. This is one of my things. That is when I went to Japan. I led a Nigerian troop to Japan, and it was cultural issues like this for unification. So it has nothing to do with the fetish. It is when you go to start serving idols or doing any fetish thing, like all this masquerade, they are all for entertainment. Days are gone when people go do fetish thing to add to masquerade. This is just a costume. You wear and entertain people. That is what we do.
All right, thank you very much for your time. You really helped us to enlighten our audience about what this festival is all about. Thank you very much. Good day, sir. My name is Oka Blessing from Adamazi TV, sir. Sir, please would like to know you.
My name is Honorable Chinedu Oga OON, member representing Ikwo LGA National Assembly.
I'd like to know how you feel about today's organization, today's program and event. How do you feel about it?
It feels the symbol of unity, symbol of peace, symbol of understanding. You can see exchange of gifts, you can see the love, you can see the everything to showcase that our people are united. You can see all categories of people, professors, educationists, everybody is all jointly together to celebrate our culture.
Senator-elect President. How do you feel about organizing it? Because we heard
my very good brother and a good friend.
How does it feel rejuvenating?
Yes, I feel happy because instead of you to put this money in problem, it's better you use it to unite your people. That is why we find out is church and culture that unite people. That is why we invest in those two categories.
Can you tell us like a brief history of how this festival started?
It's not the festival is older than me, older than my parents. So we are born to inherit it.
is annual event. So I cannot give the history. You can have from our elders.
Please go back to your seat. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Everybody should go back. Special.